Hello. You're returning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, where do the Ravens get their behavior? Look. Guys, you know what's crazy? You hear and see so many times the question on, the Ravens have a super team. The Ravens have a team full of stars. The Ravens have this. The Ravens have that. And a lot of times, people start asking, well, where did that personality come from? Because one thing what ends up happening is when you have that many stars, you have to take personality from one dominant name. And with Hamilton, Lamar, Derrick Henry, Roquan, some of the best at their positions, if not the best at their positions. The question starts to become, is it the Ravens' way of doing things? Like the old school, this is how we are? Or is this a whole new brand of attitude that the Ravens are following? What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick audio, right, with KVN, KVN on Sirius XM. And he's going to break down exactly where they get that from. Their attitude and how they do things, their poise, all right? So without further ado, I'm going to play the audio and video, and then we're going to break it down even further, okay? If you like more content like this, please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, guys. Let's get this bad boy started.
This truly is a team of stars. But it's just like you're all just humble. You're all just hard-working football guys. What is that,
Yeah, that's an awesome question. And I think it starts with the person that can be that way isn't. Yeah. So everybody else falls in line. That's Lamar Jackson. Can't say enough nice things about him, not only as a football player, but as a person. And if your leader is working hard and is humble, like he is Lamar Jackson, he knows he's Lamar Jackson, but like to us, that to me, he's LJ.
LJ.
He's a friend, he's a brother, and just his personality. And I'm just grateful that our relationship, when I first got to meet him where it is now, I can call him a brother for life. Just growing and the communications that we have, the trust that we've built. But it starts with him, and then everybody else is like that. The standard is already set.
Guys, I want you to hear what he just said at the end. The standard is already set. I want you to, this is where we as Raven fans have to start understanding that this isn't the Ray Lewis Ravens. Those days are gone. Where it was hard-hitting, where everything was either Ray or Ed, and then, of course, you still had Halati, and then you also had Suggs, you know what I'm saying? You had so many guys in that, or even Justin Tucker. You had so many greats, right? But what they represented was toughness. What they promoted was fear. This is not those Ravens. This is a Ravens team that comes off happy, that comes off focused, that comes off ready, that comes off known. And that last part needs to be really expounded upon. Let me explain to you why. Because the Ravens have always been a team that people look at, right? But they've never been the team. They've never been one of the top 5 teams where everyone's like, oh, I want to be a Raven fan, or I want to watch this game, or I can't wait to watch. Unless it's Ravens versus Steelers, no one ever tried to watch none of the Raven games. Nobody. I said this before. Most of the time in the seasons, we were always coming in and being like, if we can win 10 games, get into the playoffs, we can make some noise. It's no longer the case. 10 or 11 games is the floor. Expectation is exponentially risen. And now, greatness has become something that is no longer earned. It's something that is not just expected, but it's demanded. See, I said this before, when I met him and I told you guys why I speak so highly of him. Because you hear about him as a player. Everybody knows him as a player. But then you get to meet him as a guy. and you can respect the man that he is, that speaks volumes. And that's why I flex with him. But what it does is it lays a foundation for the new coming of the team. See, the thing is, Lamar now is being more vocal. He is willing and ready to be the foundation. Lamar before was one of those guys where he's like, look, man, I just want to do my job to the best of my ability. Let's go give it our all, and then okay. Now it's like, bro, no. Because losing hurts so much, he's unwilling to be laid back. As much as he smiles, he locks in. As much as he laughs, he's serious. There's no more joking at hand. It's business. And I think the team is growing with Lamar. And I really do feel that with him taking steps forwards, not just physically, but mentally. Because let's be real. Lamar has been Lamar for a long time. If you want to just look at him as a player. You understand where I'm coming from? But there's things now where he's seen it all. The mental aspect of the game. Not, oh, you don't know football. I've seen this before. I've already traversed this very scary land. I've already went through the hardships. I've endured the sorrows. So outcomes can be different. Because how you respond to outcomes, right, define on how everything's going to end. Somebody, I remember one day said, it's not even about, in life, everybody has their own demons. Everybody has their own hardships. Everybody has their own sad days to contend and deal with. How you mitigate those times define the person that not only you are, but that you will later become. That's what this Raven squad is. They're not hard for me. They're battle hardened. In their minds, they haven't lost. They've learned. And I'm dead serious with everybody. I think this could be the year. And I know every year we say this could be the year, this could be the year. But I really do believe, barring injury, we could take it home. There's no more, we don't know how to use Derrick Henry with Lamar. All those little, we don't know how the offensive line is going to look. We don't know how Derrick Henry's going to look with Lamar. How is Lamar going to look with a second year under Todd Monken? All of those questions have been answered. Zay's no longer a rookie. Bateman's been under the offense. Keaton Mitchell's back. Like, all that stuff has been relegated to now. That's in the past. Now it's time for the future. See what I'm trying to say? So that's why I'm so high on this year. And the defense has gotten better. Some guys are playing for contracts, so they're going to be playing their literal butts off to earn every dollar that they can, whether it be with the Ravens or not. Other guys are pretty much, this is auditions for another team to pick them up. Like, this is it. This is it. The question is, have they learned enough to overcome enough? And I can't wait to see if they do it or not. Can't wait. Shout out to KVN for this because I loved what he said. Shout out to Lamar for being Lamar. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens are no longer what we used to know them as. It's a whole new, brand new Ravens. And it's time for us to look at them and accept that. Say the old school Ravens. Then it's crazy if you say old school, but I mean, the Ravens were founded, 1996? It's a whole new Ravens squad. Let's see if they learned enough. Let's see. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with KVN? Do you agree that, hey, everybody now is taking on the personality of Lamar because he's the leader, he's the MVP, he's the guy? Or do you think maybe we should take on the personality of somebody else? Let me know what you think down in the comments, please. All right? But as always, that's episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comments. If you haven't already done so already, check out the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. where we touch on all hot topics of sports. Guys, please remember to support the channel. I know the last 2 days have been crazy because of just absolutely tumultuous weather. Lightning strikes this morning. I mean, internet went out this morning. We just got back internet here. But God willing, everything will be fixed and going good going forward. And we can keep doing what we do, okay, guys? Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR goes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Dr. signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.